there are some additional batteries that have been placed here.
Oh, interesting.
Kind of a random set.
Is there a stool I should
I'm gonna
sit in those chairs?
well, you can, but it's like if you want to actually sit in something that's not uncomfortable.
Oh, I meant like when I'm not playing, because I can stand for it.
Let me run and check something. I thought we'd leave from up front today. Is that okay?
Sure. Better.
Be a little closer to everybody.
Sure.
Test, 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 test. Test, test. Okay, there we go.
Should I stick this kind of closer?
Well, I figure it doesn't be totally close. It's really just for the stream. So we're gonna hear this in the house. So yeah, just thought we'd get to pick it up. Yeah, that way I can communicate with them a little better. kind of tepid. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
It's so wonderful to see so many people here, so many familiar faces, and we have some new faces that are joining us to my right. We've got our musicians for the evening, Derek and Christian. So I hope you'll enjoy their music that they're going to provide with us. We'll begin with words of welcome on page 128 from the Psalms. Hine ma tovu manayim sheverachim gam yachad. 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 Hine ma tovu manayim sheverachim gam yachad.
Welcome, Shabbat Shalom. We're thrilled to have you this evening. We've been doing our summer Shabbatot in folks' backyards, and that's been so much fun. But it is nice sometimes to come home to Kol Ami, especially tonight when we are celebrating not only folks who are newer to our community, who I see here, but also celebrating in particular, as we have the last few years, folks who are a part of our high society members, as I call them, who've been here for supporting our synagogue for at least the past 18 years and really making this a special and wonderful place. And so we are going to start off on page 130 with singing of Psalm 95, Lehu Neranena.
Lecho neranena, lecho neranena, lecho neranena l'Adonai. Lecho neranena, lecho neranena, lecho neranena l'Adonai. Naria, naria letzur yishenu, nekad mafanav betoda. Naria, naria letzur yishenu, bismiro naria lo. Lecho neranena, lecho neranena, lecho neranena l'Adonai. Lecho neranena, lecho neranena, lecho neranena l'Adonai. Continuing on to page 131, the opposite page. Shiru l'Adonai, shir chadash, shiru l'Adonai kol haaretz, shiru l'Adonai, baruchu shemo, pasru miyom liyom yeshuato, sabru hagoyim kevodo, bechol ha'amim niflotav, ki gadol Adonai, umchulal meod, norahu, al kol Elohim, ay lai lai, ki kol Elohim, hamim elilim, v'Adonai shemayim asa, od v'hadar, לפניו עוז ותפארת במקדשו יא לי 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 יאללה לה לה לה, ישמחו השמיים.
שמיים.
ישמחו השמיים. ישמחו השמיים. ותגל הארץ. ירם הים. ירם הים. ירם הים ומלואו. 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 יעלו שרה וכל אשר בו, אז ירננו כל הצייר, לפני ארוני קיווה, קיווה לשפוט הארץ, ישפוט תבל בצדק, וימים באמונתו. At the bottom of the next page, the last paragraph. Or zarua la tzadi u yishre lev simcha. Or zarua la tzadi u Tzadikim ba'Adonai, ba'Adonai, ve'hodu lezecher kodesho, lezecher kodesho. Or zarua la tzadik Top of the next page. Bechinor, Bechinor, Vekol Zimra, Zamru Ladonai, Bechinor, Bechinor, Vekol Zimra.
We're going to turn now to page 138 to sing Lecha Dodi, verses 1, 2, 5, and 9.
Let's start with something that we all can sing in case you don't know this melody. And I don't expect you to know this melody because I wrote it.
There you go. So in 10 years, you will all know. Like
So
the whole world will
We're going to
know
call
it.
this one the traditional
The
Lechato D.
The traditional Utah Hazenser.
The Salt Lake City Lechato D.
I like that.
Salt Lake Lechato D.
There you go.
So we'll start out with something easy to welcome the Sabbath Queen. You can just join me after I do it one time. Boi kala, boi kala, boi kala. Try that. Boi kala, boi kala. I think they got it. Let's do it. Lechado di likrat kala. B'nei Shabbat nikavela. Lechado di likrat kala. B'nei Shabbat nikavela. Shamo v'zachor b'dibur echad. Ishmianu el am yuchad. Adonai echad u'shmo echad. V'shemu tiferet v'litila. Lechado di likrat kala. B'nei Shabbat nikavela. Lechado di likrat kala. B'nei Shabbat nikavela. Likrat Shabbat lechu v'nercha. Ki hi mekor ha'beracha. Merosh mikedem nesucha. Sof ma'aseh v'mashva. Tchila. Lechado di likrat kala. B'nei Shabbat nikavela. Lechado di likrat kala. B'nei Shabbat nikavela. Verse 5. Hitoreri, hitoreri. Kiva orech mi ori. Uri, uri, shir daveri. Kevod Adonai alayich nigla. Lechado di likrat kala. B'nei Shabbat nikavela. Lechado di likrat kala. B'nei Shabbat nikavela.
I'll invite you to rise and we'll face the entrance as we greet Shabbat.
Hitoreri, hitoreri. Boi v'shalom ateret bala. Gam besimcha u'zola. Toch emunei am segula. Boi kala, boi kala. Lechado di likrat kala. B'nei Shabbat nikavela. Lechado di likrat kala. B'nei Shabbat nikavela. Boi kala. Boi kala. Lechado di likrat kala.
seated. We'll turn to page 140 for Psalm 92.
מזמור שיר יום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון. להגיד בבוקר חסדך, ואמונתך בלילות, עלי אסור ועלי נבל, עלי היגיון בכינור. מזמור שיר יום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון. At the indentation, צדיק אתה המר יפרח, כארז בלבנון יזכה, שתולים בבית אדוני, בחצרות אלוהינו יפריחו. עוד ינובון בשיבה, דשנים ורעננים יהיו, להגיד כי ישר אדוני צורי, ולא עברת בו.
Page 142.
שלום עליכם מלאכי השרת, מלאכי עליון, ממלך מלאכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. בואכם לשלום, מלאכי השלום, מלאכי עליון, ממלך מלאכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. ברכוני לשלום, מלאכי השלום, מלאכי עליון, ממלך מלאכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. צאתכם לשלום, מלאכי השלום, מלאכי עליון, ממלך מלאכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא.
We are going to turn now to let's see, do we do candle lighting first or Hatzi Kaddish first? I think we do candle lighting, right?
Dealer's choice.
Let's do candle lighting.
Candle lighting.
So how about that? Well, like I said, tonight we are celebrating members of our community who have been here for at least 18 years. And I know that many of you have put in so much time and effort and energy into making this community the wonderful place that it is and that I'm so proud to serve. And in particular, I know that we happen to have here several people tonight who took kind of the biggest volunteer position that they could of being a president of our board of trustees. And also several of their spouses are here as well. And that is a tremendous sacrifice as well, to be the spouse of a person who takes on such a volunteer position. So I would love it if we invited any of our past presidents that I see here today, and also any of their spouses and current presidents too, to come on up here to help us light the candles. And you know what? And so I see here we got Danny and Berman and Jim Isaacson, Art Warsoff, Jay Jacobson, Faye Lincoln. I saw Karen MacArthur a little earlier as well. So here, I'm going to do something impromptu really quickly. This idea just came to me. I would love for each of you really quickly, like in only a few words, to tell me when you were president and what is a major achievement that you feel that was accomplished under your presidency that helped make Colamy what it is today. You got one?
Hi, I'm Jay Jacobson. I was here in about 92, 93, had the privilege of being at my son's bar mitzvah, and following my year, we added part to our religious school.
Added part to our religious school. Thank you, Jay. And here, come on up here, Julie. And let's see. How about we'll go over here?
Jim Isaacson. I served, I think, what was it, 19 to 21, and I biggest
1921.
Jim oversaw the merger.
exactly 2019 to 2021. And I think our big accomplishment was surviving COVID. I think
That was a huge accomplishment. We got through COVID, and that was a time I remember where we had to completely reinvent the wheel, and Jim was helpful on that. Yes, we have people who actually this week told me, I'm homebound, I can't get to services, but thank God you have the live stream. And that was a controversial decision that was made under Jim's presidency that to this day so many people are grateful for.
Okay, Art Warsoff, I was president from 2000 to 2002, and during my presidency, we did the expansion that added the entire east wing to the synagogue.
The religious school annex, correct? And so we have so much more space for our growing religious school, which see Tamara here from, it's gone from like 98 students when Tamara got here to 150 or so, and we now have as well a preschool, a day school that rents space from us where my daughters go and learn from those classrooms. That was a wonderful. What have you ever given to this place?
So I don't remember the years, but I was president twice here at Congregation. A great honor for me. I think, you know, there were so many things, but one that's really standing out tonight is that we, on the high holidays, for the first time, offered services for both the conservative group in one room and the reform group in another room. And both had an opportunity to pray in a way that was meaningful to them. And I'm also proud that that's evolved to where we're all in the same room now. We're one community, but we switch mouthsores. So each group is recognized for the amazing value we all bring to Judaism.
Really kind of made us more of Colamy, all my people. And President Lincoln, come on up.
What have you done so far?
What have you done lately?
In the 6 weeks?
So
Yeah, so what have you done? Or what is something you look forward to accomplishing?
well, first of all, I really want to thank all the past presidents that were here because you really have provided a lot of support and work to everybody in the community. And most importantly, I would like to also thank all the long-term members that are here tonight, the high members. Your work, your support, your volunteering, your donations really has helped the success of this organization. So thank you very much.
And so, Faye, I would love to invite you as our leader now to help bring some light into our Shabbat. Come on up close. Danny, your terms were non-consecutive, right?
That's correct.
Something you said for non-consecutive presidency. What would that make you the equivalent of? I was referring to Grover Cleveland. say, yeah, here. Let's see.
It never fails.
I want to help out here 1 second, because, we'll be a team here. There we go. Let's join together with our leadership here of past and present as we bring in light into our community.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu להדליק נר של שבת.
Thank you. I want to thank Faye and our past presidents who are here, and it appears in the case of who's present today are former first ladies, I'll put it that way, of our congregation as well. Thank you for all you've done for our community. We are going to turn now to our call to worship, the Baruch Hu, page 146. I'll invite you to rise in body or in spirit. Page 148. Or 150 or one? What would you do? It's G.
ומעביר יום ומהביא לילה, ומבדיל בין יום ובין לילה, אדוני צבאות שמו, אל חי וקיים, תמיד ימלוך עלינו לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני, המעריב והרבים.
Page 150.
אהבת עולם בית ישראל עמך אהבת, תורה ומצוות חוקים ומשפטים אותנו לימדת. על כן אדוני אלוהינו בשוכבנו ובקומנו נשיח בחוקך ונשמח בדברי תורתך ובמצוותיך לעולם ועד. כי הם חיינו ויורך ימינו ויורך ימינו, ובהם נגד יומם ולילה, יומם ולילה. ואהבתך אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים. ברוך אתה אדוני אוהב עמו ישראל. שמע ישראל אדוני אלוהינו אדוני אחד.
page 154.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם להיות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם אלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם.
We look at the moment that our people left Egypt. They stood together, and probably, in that mix, there were difficult relationships, there were loving relationships, there were people who knew each other for years and years, and whose families had known each other for generations, and folks who didn't really know each other. But in that moment, they were all one big community, and they decided that as a people, they need to go forward together, and also to make sure that every single person in their community was able to find their place of happiness, their place of freedom, and to also move forward across the sea as well into a better tomorrow, leaving their place of narrowness, their place of heartbreak of Egypt, the narrow place behind them, and going forward together into a brighter tomorrow than they're today. We turn to the Song of Our Redemption, Mi Chamocha, on page 158.
Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi chamocha nedar lakodesh, mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi chamocha nedar lakodesh, norat eilon, osei felech, mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi chamocha nedar lakodesh, norat eilon, osei felech. Who is like you? Who is like you, Adonai? Who is like you, Adonai? When Moses and the children crossed the sea, they sang to you with songs of joy. Who is like you, Adonai? Mahutecha ra'uvanecha, bokei hayam lifnei Moshe u'Miriam. Ze'eli anu ve'yameru חזק ממנו. ברוך אתה אדוני, גל ישראל.
Page 160. Hashkivenu.
השכיבנו אדוני, אלוהינו לשלום, לשלום. 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 Lift us up, Adonai. You'll spread your wings over us all. Give us peace and keep us safe. Leshalom, leshalom, leshalom. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leshalom, leshalom. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leshalom, לשלום. ופרוס עלינו סוכת שלומך, ופרוס עלינו סוכת שלומך, ופרוס עלינו סוכת שלומך, לשלום, לשלום, לשלום. ברוך אתה אדוני, הבורא סוכת שלום, עלינו ועל כל עמו ישראל ועל ירושלים.
We turn to 162 at the top of the page for Vishamru.
ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל עוד כי לעולם, עוד כי לעולם, עוד כי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, שבס, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם.
We are a people in whom the past endures, in whom the present is inconceivable without moments gone by. The Exodus lasted a moment enduring forever. What happened once upon a time happens all the time. We'll rise in body or in spirit for the Amidah, page 164.
Adonai, sfatai tiftach. Adonai, ufi yagid teilatecha. Adonai, Adonai, sfatai tiftach. Ufi yagid teilatecha. Adonai, sfatai tiftach. Ufi yagid teilatecha. Baruch Ata Adonai, Eloheinu, Velohei Avotenu ve'imoteinu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Velohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Velohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor ve'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, Ve'konei Hakol, וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה, מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן. ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם, ועזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי הכל אתה רב להושיע. מוריד הטל, מכלכל חיים בחסד, מחיי הכל ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני העפר, מי כמוך בעל גבורות, ומידו מלך, מלך ממית ומחיה, ומצמיח ישוע, ונאמן אתה להחיות הכל. ברוך אתה אדוני, מחיי הכל. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יהללוך, סלה. ברוך אתה אדוני, האל הקדוש.
Continue page 172 through page 180 silently on your own. And when you're finished, you may, at your discretion, be seated. You can also use this as an opportunity for your own private prayers.
feel free to continue your private meditations at your own pace, or join me for the evening prayer for peace and wholeness on the bottom of page 180.
Say shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu. O say shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu. O say shalom bimromav, say shalom aleinu, yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael. O say shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu. O say shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu. Oh, say shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael.
We are going to turn now to our thoughts for those who are in need of healing of the mind, body, and spirit, and those who are in a period of recovery as well. And you can find our prayer for healing, Misha Berach, on page 371.
Misha Berach Avotenu Mekor HaBracha Leimotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen.
This week, we think of these members of our community and their loved ones who could use a prayer for healing. Aryeh ben Yaakov Mordechai, Baruch ben Sarah, Haviva bat Sarah, Elisheva bat Avram v'Sarah, Gilahaya bat Mordechai Leib v'Gilea, Gitaleah bat Masha Hana, Ikefega bat Gittel, Myron Israel ben Rachel, Rachel Liba bat Moshe Menachem Mendel v'Gittel, Suhai bat Sarah, Tova Hava bat Hai Rachel, Zvi ben Benjamin, Yitzhak Meir ben Yehudi v'Davi Levin, Maria Allred, Sarah Bell, Sue Byer, Bella DeLay, Sam Doctorman, Angela Eno, Michael Ginsberg, Martin Goffin, David Goldenberg, Tamara Kipper, good to see you, Fran Lappin, Tanner Light, Megan Magleby, Benjamin Olson, Penny Spector, Adina Stern, nice to have you here. I was praying for you. Stephanie Walsh, Michael Winston, and Judy Wolf. And if you have a name to add, please feel free to do so while I look in your direction. watching on our live stream, I'll invite you to share your name. Sandra.
Mi sheberach imotenu mekor habracha lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shelema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
Cantor. Before I give my teaching, like I said, a number of you have been here for over 18 years and are part of our fairly recently established high society membership. And I just want you to know how much I appreciate that. A lot of people, as you well know, see a synagogue as a transactional service. And after their children's bar mitzvah or bat mitzvah, they stopped being members. So they got what they needed out of it. And for the folks who have been a part of this group, you said this place needs to be here. And the Utah Jewish experience is better because this synagogue is here. And if every single person left the synagogue after their youngest child's bar mitzvah, simply put, we would not have a synagogue anymore. There would be no kol ami, and the only reason each of our children have been able to come through here is because people stayed and continue to support this place, even when they maybe no longer needed it at the same level. Or just today, I officiated for the second time this week a funeral of somebody who had been born here, grew up here, and then moved away. And 60 years later, died. And asked that their body be flown back here and laid to rest in our cemetery. And they weren't members of Kol Mi anymore, of course, because they'd moved to California and New York, these two individuals. But we had a rabbi who was able to officiate this because people continue to support our synagogue. And I just want you to know from the bottom of my heart how appreciative I am of all of you who've made that commitment. And this year we also are adding a few new members to our High Society Club. And those are Sonia and Mark Bates, Harris Sondak, and also Heather and Michael King, all of whom are people I deeply appreciate. I just actually had lunch with Harris yesterday. That was nice. And so if you are a part of our high society crowd and have been here at least 18 years, I'd like to ask you to rise if you can for a moment for me to give you a blessing. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. You sustain and nourish us with the sacred wisdom and traditions of our people, teaching Torah to us and to our children. May God bless you and keep you. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'yichunecha. You work alongside us to bring the light of justice and compassion to God's broken world. And may God's face shine upon you. And may God always be gracious to you. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasim lecha shalom. You bear witness to our lives and have accompanied us on our journey. You've been with people in this community for moments of celebration and moments of heartbreak. You help us elevate our consciousness and search in every hour for God's presence in our lives. For your dedication to our community, may God lift your hearts and grant you wholeness, fulfillment, and peace. Let's say amen. Don't sit down yet, by the way. Don't sit down. Because I want you to look around for a second. And by the way, a lot of folks who've been coming every Friday night, I think that they misunderstood and thought this was just for the high society group. We had to clarify for a few people. No, it's for everyone. Shabbat's for everybody. But look around for a second, because about half this room is standing, half this room isn't, which means that they've not been here quite 18 years yet. what I would really encourage you to do is get to know each other. I'll go on my bully pulpit for a second and just say, some folks have said, oh, we got all these new members, and I don't know any of them. Well, come and get to know them. These are great people, and folks who are newer to our community, get to know these other folks too. They are great people, and so please get to know each other, because then all of a sudden it won't be, I don't know these people anymore, or it's, oh yeah, these are my friends. They're future high society members, and I got to welcome them. So thank you. You can be seated now. Thank you for all of your commitment to our community. So let me start off my teaching by, of course, saying Shabbat Shalom. Now, I want to talk a little bit about the root of the name of our faith. So, Christianity, not our faith, Christianity means literally followers of Christ. And that's what you are if you're a Christian. You say, I am a follower of Christ. That is, and if you don't follow Jesus, it's kind of hard to be a Christian. Islam literally means submission, because you are submitting to God's will. God has a plan. And even if something bad happens, it's maybe not bad. It's part of God's plan. But what are we called? We're called Jews, people of Judaism. But in the Torah, that's not what we're called. We're called Israel. But these are the two names that we're really known by. The practitioners of Judaism and the people of Israel. Now, what do those names mean? Israel, it means the God wrestlers, the ones who struggle with God. So here we have, again, Christianity, followers of Christ, followers of God, for those who believe that Jesus is God. In Islam, submission to the will of God. And then we have us, Jews. We're kind of tricky people. We're the God wrestlers. And so that's one thing of who we are. We're God wrestlers. We're fighters. We're strugglers. On the other hand, Jews, Yehudim, what that comes from, the root of that word, it means the ones who are grateful, the practitioners of gratitude. Now, I want you to close your eyes for a second. Do it. I can see whose eyes are open. Close your eyes for a second. I want you to think. Take about the next 5 seconds to think. Who are the 3 people that you've had in your life that you are most grateful for? If you're like me and you're married and have 3 kids, you can add a 4th so that you don't have to leave somebody out. But who are about the 3 people in your life that you are most grateful for? Okay. Now, think really hard. Who are the 3 people that you've maybe spent the most amount of your time in your life struggling with or arguing with? Well, let me ask, was there any overlap there? Was there any overlap? If you have parents, if parents, siblings, your spouse, or kids were in one of those 3 lists, I'm guessing they're in the other 3 too. And so it's interesting. When we think of the 3 people who we are most grateful for and happiest that have been in our lives, who have added the most to our lives, those are often the people who have also caused us at times the most amount of tsuris, the most frustration. And what we see in our Torah portion this week is that's exactly what Moses is feeling too. Because Moses has dedicated his life to serving his Jewish community and the people of Israel and also God. And now Moses is in his final days and he is reflecting on his life. And he's frustrated. And I can't blame him. He's reflecting. And he's thinking about all the times that the Israelites complained, all the times he didn't feel appreciated by them. And he's bringing up in this week's Torah portion, remember that whole golden calf incident where I went away for like a week and then I came back down and you guys had moved on already and built a golden calf? Remember that? And he's frustrated too because he's thinking about everything that he has done and how God is not letting him go into the land of Israel, and this struggle Moses is having and how he is angry with God. So we see that in this week's Torah portion. We see Moses having a Yisrael moment, a struggle with God and the people that meant most to him. But then Moses does something else. Advice I was given once when I was struggling and when I was frustrated. And I asked, how can I be a good rabbi if I'm very frustrated? Somebody told me, another religious leader told me, if every day you wake up and say, I'm going to choose love. I'm going to choose to love my people, and I'm going to choose to love God, you're going to be okay. That's what all of us have had to do in those relationships that have been both beautiful and difficult at times. We could have, anytime we got frustrated with our spouse, said, I'm out of here, walked out. Or gone really biblical and said, what does the Torah say we should do with disobedient children? In case you don't know, it's stone them. Probably all of us would be serving life sentences who are parents at this point. I'm just kidding. That's not true because none of us would have survived our own childhood. But the thing is that in each of those cases, we had to choose love. We had to still choose to love those people, even in the moments that they were difficult. If you've been here 18 years or longer, I would imagine there have been moments, you clearly love this community, to support it for 18 years. There's got to be a ton that you love about this community, and I'm guessing that there's been moments you've struggled with it too. Maybe a decision that was made, maybe they hyped up your dues, come on. Or maybe the rabbi said something you didn't like. There's probably been moments of struggle. But yet the people who are here are the folks who've chosen to continue to love this place and say, despite struggle, and at times, I'm choosing love. That's what we do with our most important relationships. That's what we do with the people we care most about. And in the Torah portion this week, what Moses ends up doing is while he vents about all the frustrations he has, he reminds himself, remember how God still chose to give us the Torah? Hey, people of Israel, I know you're about to go off without me, but don't forget to do these things because I want you to be successful, even without me. And he talks about the land of Israel that he's not going to get to see and that he is so frustrated he won't get to see, and says, God is so great because God made this beautiful, beautiful place with so many natural wonders. Despite his struggles, his frustrations, Moses chooses love. It's what makes him a great leader. Those struggles don't go away for him. Those frustrations don't go away. But he decides to amplify the love louder than the struggles when he's in his final days. So for each of us, when we think about who is truly important to us or what is truly important to us, if it is sincerely, sincerely, sincerely important, you're going to have struggles with it. When I'm driving down the highway and somebody flips me off because I'm being a bad driver or they think I'm being a bad driver, guess what? Doesn't really bother me that much. Okay, someone I don't know and that I don't care about raised a finger at me. All right, I'm going to forget about it in 10 seconds. But when somebody I love and care for hurts me, ooh, that one stings a lot longer. When we feel that hurt, when we feel that struggle, it's because we have love and care, and we need to identify that that's what that pain is rooted in. And then we need to go back to that and choose the source, which is love. And when we do that, not only then do we experience gratitude, do we experience blessing, are our lives greater enriched? But then for others, when we're the ones choosing love too, and recognizing love even in moments of struggle, when we ask them to close their eyes and think about who the 3 people they are most grateful for, they're probably going to think of us too. Shabbat Shalom. I want to again thank you all for being here. I know we have a number of our staff here. I see Tamara Kipper, our Bunk Fox director of the Rafi Schwartz Religious School, and Danny Berman, our executive director. And also, I know some of our custodial staff is here. I see Lisa Kaufman right there, our office and membership director. And I know Galit Livney, our program coordinator, and Lindsay Perlman, our office assistant around, that they, alongside Dove and Beth, helped set up tonight. And a big shout out to our board trustees, and also thanks to security. I always appreciate them. And thank you to our board members who I see here as well. This evening, I see Larry Green. I saw Dove DeLay earlier, and of course, Faye Lincoln. Anybody I miss? I never want to miss anyone. Okay, and Derek and Christian, thanks for enhancing our service so much. Cantor, and great to have Amanda here too. Appreciate you all. Faye, do you have some announcements to share about upcoming events in our community? I'll have you step back here so that we can hear you on the microphone.
Where are they? Wrong place. Thank you. Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Thank you to Rabbi Spector and Cantor Davis for leading this evening, and thank you to our accompanists as well. Thank you to our board member, Dove DeLay, for cooking our wonderful Shabbat dinner tonight, and a very special thank you to all of you as Chai members. Let me just first say something before I go through the announcements. They're actually pretty long here today. But again, I want to thank all of you for being here. For all of those who have been here for more than 18 years, a special thank you to you, but a thank you to everybody for all your work, all your volunteerism, all your effort and support of our synagogue, and a thank you to our past presidents for everything that they have contributed to the synagogue over the years as well. One of the things I've had the opportunity to do in my presidency as I've started is over the last many months, I've met with many of you on a one-on-one basis. And I've learned so much history about this synagogue that we never want to lose. And that's one of the reasons why all of you who have been here for more than 18 years are so critical to our success. And so tonight we get to celebrate both our spiritual, our religious values, as well as our sense of community. So thank you, and we stand on your shoulders to make this a great community. So thank you. Some of our upcoming events and services include, beginning tomorrow, Rabbi Spector will be teaching a class about prayer. Whether you're a regular davener or new to Jewish prayer, or you want to learn more about prayer, you can join the class at 9 a.m. before our regular Shabbat service begins. Learning how to blow the shofar with Larry Green this Sunday at 11 a.m. The Rosh Chodesh Women's Group is having a summer chill-out event on August 21st. Our last backyard Shabbat of the summer is next Friday, August 22nd, hosted by Melissa Jensen and Mike Weidner. Astrid Jensen's bat mitzvah service is next Shabbat on August 23rd. And on August 30th, join us for Shabbat morning services and a special Kiddush as we bid farewell to Laura and Larry Green, who will be moving to Florida. High holiday tickets have been sent out. Please complete your membership renewals if you haven't received yours. We welcome your participation in High Holidays. If you're interested in singing in our choir or chanting from the Torah, contact Cantor Davis. If you're interested in blowing the shofar, ushering, or volunteering, please contact the office. We'd love to have you. Registration for our next congregational trip to Montreal and Toronto is June 2nd through 7th. The registration is now open, so please contact Rabbi Spector for more information. For more details about these events, you can also look at your Shabbat announcements on our website. As always, we're grateful to all of you as members, volunteers, donors, and guests for your participation and support. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Thank you so much, Faith. Appreciate your leadership. Come join that class tomorrow. It's going to be in the library. And yeah, if you want to go to Canada, talk to me, or I see Laura Green back there. I was telling somebody earlier, Montreal has been voted best bagels in North America. So I'm curious to put that to the test. Second best. So there we go. So anyways, that trip is starting to fill up. So come talk to us to reserve your spot. We are going to move into the concluding part of our service on page 586. And you know what? I earlier recognized folks who've been here for 18 years or longer. If you have been a member of our synagogue for under 2 years, how about you come on up here and open the ark for us? If anybody who's been here under 2 years, I know some of you have. You just might not be standing up. That's okay, I can wait. Come on up. Juliana, Gabriel, let's see, Yvonne. Yvonne, how long have you been Jewish, by the way?
A few hours.
Few hours. I was going to give him a blessing tonight, but he's going to come to service tomorrow and take an aliyah and a blessing. So come tomorrow, but newest Jew up here. We got Garen and we got Mr. Toon. How you doing, Brady? Good to see you. Rob, Max, newlyweds right here. Stither Lane, good to see you guys. Aaron, come on up. Good to see you too. Good people up here. Get to know them. And so if you wouldn't mind opening our ark for us as we rise in body or in spirit. Bottom of page 586. Close the ark. Yes. You guys can go back to your seats. Be seated. You may be seated. Thank you to our members who've been here so long, and also our newer folks. And Lisa, we signed up, 4 new families today? 6 new families this week in membership. It's wonderful to see people finding their home here. Well, this time we will think of those whom death has recently taken from us, and those who've died in this season years past, and those who we draw into our hearts with our own as we remember them. If you hear the name of a loved one, you're invited to rise upon hearing their name. In the period of Shloshim, the 30-day period of mourning, we remember Harold Nathan and Gail Hertz, both of whom grew up in this community and were laid to rest in our cemetery this week, and also Karen Schwartzman, aunt of Max Coleman, Max, let us know how we can support you in your time of loss. And also we think of all those who have lost their lives in the last 30 days in defense of the state of Israel or as a result of war or terror as well. In this week, we commemorate the following Yortzite's anniversary of the passing of these loved ones. Hattie Axelrod, Gad Yaron Biton, Carol Blankfield, Louis Block, Haya Checklin, Aniello Cicerello, Elias Klashko, Eric Van Doyne, Paulina Filstinsky, Billy Franklin Birdwell, Goldie Ray Galliano, Mo Gardner, Morris Gerlich, Colonel Lawrence Goldberg, A. Gail Goldberg, Sadie Greenberg. Let's see, do you have somebody have a Shabbat thing I can steal? Sorry, it got cut off on here. So I want to make sure I don't miss names. A. Gail Goldberg Charney, Sadie Greenberg, Captain Eugene Irving Finke, Dorothy Keslansky, Sean Keston, David Mellinson, Irving Milstein, Ruth Milstein, Luisa Della Giovanna Otero, Benjamin Pepper, Celia Pepper, Ann L. Perlman, A. Lowe Rose, Ida Marion Rubin, Abraham Schwartz, Lawrence T. Scudder, Louis Smith, Ira Tannenbaum, Ruth Wildfeuer, Harry John Williams, and Bertha Wolf. And if you have a name to add, I'll ask you to do so when I look in your direction. And if you're watching our live stream, I'll invite you to share your name as well. Zichronam Libracha, may their memories be for a blessing. If you're in mourning or it's your tradition to do so, you are invited to rise. We are on page 598. Yikadav, Yikadash, Shemei Rabbah, Be'alma, Divrach, Hirte, V'imlich Malchute, Chaychon, Uvyomechon, Uvhaye, the whole Beit Yisrael, Ba'agala, Vizban, Kari, V'emru, Yehi Shmei Rabba Mivrach Le'olam Omei Almaya Yid Barach V'yishtabach V'yipa'ar V'yitramam V'yitnaseh V'yitadar V'yitaleh V'yitalal Shmei Kedusha Le'ela Minko Birchata V'shirata Tushba'ata V'ne'emata Damiram Be'alma V'imru Yehi Shlama Rabba Min Shemaya V'haim Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael V'imru Osei Shalom b'Romav, Huya Osei Shalom, Aleinu ve'al Kol Yisrael, Be'emru, Amen. May the source of peace and peace to all who are mourning, comfort the bereaved among us. Again we say, Amen. Cantor, what will our concluding song be for the evening? You may be seated. Page 625.
Israel.
Yitzir Nifra, Ayidai, Ayidai, Let's go, Ayidai, Shemonikra, Ayidai, Kiruhi, Shangirab, Kiruhi, Gibiyati, Adonai Divero. Please rise for Kiddush. Amen.